Before this update I'm about to share with you guys surfaced, I believe you and I know very well Nigerians have been complaining how the price of goods and commodity are skyrocketing every blessed day in this country, Nigeria. Ever since Tinubu emerged as Nigerian president, normal things everyone buy has turned luxury. People no longer live the normal life they used to live. In fact, they even prefer Buhari over him, the former president of Nigeria. All these complaints seems to be nothing in the eyes of a normal citizen until one of the APC chieftains voiced out his complaint. The man complained Tinubu totally deviated from the plan. Immediately they elect him as Nigerian president. Before the election, Tinubu promised he will fight hunger, unemployment, and corruption in the country. But currently, the rate of hunger and unemployment has gone too high. Everything seems is doing the opposite of what he promised. In fact, let's hear the man out before we proceed.
When you say President Tinubu has disappointed you, you know there are some people who will say, well, serves him right. Because you as chairman of the media support group, you were one of those persons appearing on television and other platforms telling us that, look, President Tinubu's presidency will change everything. Now, food inflation is over 38%.
Well,
Headline inflation is through the roof. Borrowing cost has gone up. There is hunger in the land, although some states at the state level, some states are doing well. I think Zulum is focusing on agriculture. The governor of Niger State is focusing on agriculture. The Lagos State governor, I think yesterday, just did something they call the Lagos Central Food Security Systems and Logistics Hub somewhere in Ekpe. So you see pockets of those things. But there is hunger under the government that you supported.
Of course.
And instead of you talking about those issues, you are talking about appointments.
No, I've equally, to be fair to me, Dr. Abati, I've equally spoken about hunger in the land. Now, why does this topic of hunger embarrass me? It's because this is not the plan. What Ashiwaju promised us is that if we help him get to power, he's going to produce food massively to feed Nigerians. We didn't envisage this bizarre, macabre, I would say comfortability with prices just skyrocketing out of control. I don't know what happened to Ashiwaju. Seriously. In fact, I've taken to be booking masses. I'm a Catholic, to be booking masses for him. Whatever is happening, let God deliver him from it. I don't understand it. How can you just, you are a president, then prices just keep skyrocketing? If we can reduce the price of fuel, if we can reduce electricity tariff, can't we feed people? Let me tell you something about agriculture, Ruben. You can build our brother Aliko. He built his refinery for, is it 5 years? Is it 7 years? That's how long it can take to attain a milestone. Do you know how long it takes to grow crops? Sometimes as low as 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. You start harvesting and feeding people. Why is Ashiwaju so reluctant to invest massively in agriculture? Let's just reduce the food of price first. Let our people see food to eat. I look like a hungry man. You like sell the food any amount. My problem will still be appetite. I will still see God will still give me money to feed myself and my family. That's not an issue to me. But people are hungry. And it's a shame, a very big shame, that Ashiwaju seems detached from the reality of the majority of Nigerians.
Do you still stand with President Tinubu? Because you complained about President Tinubu giving appointments to people who did not work for him, and you as chairman of the media support group for Tinubu, you expressed a lot of anger. Are you going to support him in 2027? Yes, so are you going to support him in 2027?
Not at all.
How?
Not.
Are you leaving the party? Are you leaving the
APC? I am not. Does the party belong to President Tinubu? We all form the party. What's the meaning of that? I will always support him in 2027 if he retraces his footsteps, if he respects our party members, if he stops this bizarre behavior of insulting all of us in the party by giving appointments to people who insulted us, people who called him a drug baron, a drug dealer. I mean, can you imagine that, Ruben? You're a lawyer. Somebody without evidence No shred of evidence. He calls, even if Bola Tinubu was not a president, if he was just, let's say, a truck pusher, you ought not to call him a drug dealer without evidence. This is a prominent individual. Then somebody keeps calling him a drug baron, a drug dealer without evidence. This is the same person that President Tinubu gives appointment to. What an insult. What is the president trying to say? He's trying to justify the statement the person made. Then we were all defending you. I mean, what an insult. So if Mr. President continues on this trajectory of disrespecting our party members, treating us as if we are beggars, in fact, the narrative is just cool down. Your appointment is coming. Appointment my foot. Who told you I need appointment from you? Did I come to? Have you ever seen me in Ashiwaju's house begging me in for anything? Don't disrespect us. We are citizens. We are politicians. We made you president. Respect us in this party, for God's sake. I don't bring this.
Okay.
What is the point in appointing
when you say
I'm coming, Dr. Abati. Go on.
Okay, no, go ahead. I was just going to ask you, when you say if the president
what is the point? What's the logic in
if he retraces,
what's the logic in appointing Daniel Wahala? I don't see the logic in it, other than Mr. President is telling all of us, his supporters, that to hell with you, I don't give a toss what you think. Well, in 2027, we tell him we don't give a toss what he thinks. That's it. Two can play that game. Go on, doctor.
Yeah, but he has many people who are supporting him. Maybe one person saying no probably wouldn't matter. But, the Tinubu factor.
You will be dumbfounded, Dr. Abati, you will be dumbfounded. People, you cannot imagine how many people who are supporters of our party who have called me to commend me, that all they were waiting for was just for somebody to be bold enough to say the truth to Achiwaju. Then he behaves as if he has no regard for his supporters. Who told him that it is spirit of Eminoko that made the president? It's God that made you president. Through us.
I just finished a conversation with Senator Oji Uzor, and he was talking about unity, national integration, that President Tinubu should be the president of everybody, not president of the APC alone, not president of the Lagos crowd, not president of the Yoruba. But here you are saying that he should be the president of the APC by giving opportunities only to people within your party.
I refuse that. In our party supporters cut across the country. We have supporters from the Niger Delta. We have supporters from the Southeast. We have supporters from Yoruba land. We have supporters from the Middle Belt. We have supporters from the Northeast. We have supporters from the Northwest.
Okay.
So far, Ashiwaju has made it. Let me finish, please, Ruben. So far, Ashiwaju has given us the impression that he has only regard for only Lagos people. And most of us consider that to be an insult. And then this, when he keeps insulting those of us, his core supporters, by ignoring our authentic supporters, and then giving appointments to all kinds of people that I don't know what his calculations are. Strategy? No, that is the antithesis of strategy, as far as I'm concerned. It's not strategy.
Except that it's his prerogative to appoint or fire whoever he wishes, as he chooses.
Yes, and it is our prerogative. It is also, excuse me, Dr. Abati, it is also our prerogative to hire and fire a president. And if he continues like this, we fire him in 2027.
My fellow Nigerians, this is one of top members from APC complaining. We show the hardship is really telling on everyone. The funniest thing here is that after everything, after all this suffering, these are the people that will still vote Tinubu in 2027. Thank you so much for watching, my humble viewers all over the world. See you in my next video.